What if you woke up in a place with no beds, no power, and no roads? In Burundi, this is the daily reality for millions. For over 11 million people, life is not about chasing dreams. It is about surviving each day with dignity against unimaginable odds. Burundi, nestled in East Africa between Rwanda, Tanzania, and the shores of Lake Tanganyika, is ranked among the poorest nations on Earth. But understanding life here reveals a story far deeper than statistics, a story of unbreakable spirit, battling against overwhelming hardship. Imagine spending your nights not on a mattress, not even on a proper floor, but on a worn-out mat laid over the dirt. Children huddle together for warmth. Elders groan from aching bones pressing against the cold ground. Without beds, quality sleep is a luxury, and every sunrise brings new fatigue. Electricity, something most of the world takes for granted, is almost non-existent here. Only a tiny fraction of Burundians have access to stable power. In most homes, nights are illuminated by the dim, flickering light of kerosene lamps or candles. These fragile flames are both a necessity and a danger, increasing the risk of fires. Imagine trying to do homework under that weak light, or mothers cooking meals after sundown in near darkness. Transportation is another struggle. The roads are battered, often muddy, and sometimes disappear altogether under rain. In rural areas, they are little more than dusty paths. A bicycle is a rare and prized possession, a sign of relative wealth. Many must walk miles to access schools, markets, or health centers, sometimes barefoot over treacherous terrain. The crushing poverty forces impossible choices. Prostitution becomes a tragic reality for many women and young girls. With few employment opportunities and little state support, desperation drives them into dangerous situations, often risking violence, disease, and social ostracism just to provide a meal for their families. Corruption further deepens the nation's wounds. Officials meant to serve the people often enrich themselves instead. Aid money disappears into private accounts. Public services are broken, unreliable, and often require bribes to access. For ordinary citizens, justice is elusive, and hope in government is thin. Yet, amid the rubble of hardship, there are stunning acts of resilience. Communities are tightly woven. When one family has food, it is shared. When tragedy strikes a neighbor, others rally to support them. This deep sense of solidarity is a cornerstone of Burundian life, a silent resistance to the crushing weight of poverty. Markets bustle with energy despite the scarcity. Vendors display colorful fruits, hand-woven baskets, and handmade jewelry with pride. Young entrepreneurs rise from the dust, creating small businesses that offer glimmers of hope. Even with the odds stacked high against them, Burundians continue to dream. Education, though challenging, is fiercely pursued. Children walk miles, often on empty stomachs, to sit in overcrowded, under-resourced classrooms. Their feet are dusty, their clothes worn, but their eyes gleam with determination. To many families, education represents the only escape from a life predetermined by poverty. The natural beauty of Burundi stands in painful contrast to its human suffering. Rolling hills, fertile land, and shimmering lakes suggest endless possibility, but the struggle for survival overshadows the land's potential. Is there hope? Yes. It flickers in the eyes of a boy selling fruit at the market to pay for school fees. It burns in the determination of a woman weaving baskets by candlelight to feed her children. It shines in the work of small NGOs planting seeds of change in battered soil. Burundi's painful truth is raw, real, and heartbreaking. But it is also inspiring. It reveals the incredible strength of humanity to endure, to adapt, and to believe in a future, even when today offers so little. We must not look away. Understanding their story is a call to action, for empathy, for solidarity, and for change. Every voice raised in awareness matters. Every act of compassion counts. Join us on this journey of truth and resilience. Share this documentary. Speak about Burundi. Support initiatives that empower the powerless. Together, we can help build a tomorrow where sleeping on the ground, walking miles for water, and selling dignity for survival are no longer accepted realities. The people of Burundi deserve more. Their strength demands our attention, and their hope deserves to be matched by ours.